What's going on, America? Kevin from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make some sense out of nonsense. And I'm sitting out here this morning smelling the dew as it falls upon the grass. All of the leaves, everything smells so fresh and stuff. And I just had an epiphany, y'all. Because, see, there's rumors going around about President Trump and some classified documents and things of that nature. And I just started thinking to myself, I said, man, you know, for all of those that have been following politics for the last 5 or 6 years, and all of those never Trumpers, the people who hate Trump, the people who have been following the news cycle, I would like them for 1 second, just 1 second, to set aside all of the gaslighting, all of the brainwashing, all of the manipulation, all of the narratives that they've been hearing about Trump since he ran against the Democrats. I just want y'all to step away from all of that for 1 second and ask yourself just a reasonable question. How evil can one man be? Before we get into this video, make sure you hit like, share my videos, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Also, make sure that your notifications are on and they're set to all. Now, let's get into this. But first, quick commercial break. Now, if you're still considering whether to invest in gold or silver, we have some news. Noble Gold, one of the sponsors of our show, has just been picked by Consumer Affairs, the rating agency, as the overall #1 IRA gold company in the US, beating 17 others to the spot. Now, this doesn't happen by accident. It happens because they're true professionals who knows what they're doing, tells their clients what they can and cannot do to maximize their returns and their minimum losses. They're that rarity in today's financial environment. You know, things like honest, caring, and reliable. We've known them for a while now, and we know that the team treats their customers just like family. And by the way, they're giving away a beautiful 1/10 ounce gold American Eagle proof coin with every qualifying IRA or 401k rollover this month. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold. All you got to do is call the team at 1-877-646-5347 to find out more, or you can simply visit noblegoldinvestments.com. Now, let's get to this video.
Is this unprecedented to arrest a former president for not turning in documents?
A former president that had committed this many provable criminal acts.
But what are the provable criminal acts, I guess?
Provable criminal acts. Well, I'm done.
We've been hearing a bunch of evil. It's just caked up in Donald Trump. And my question is just how evil can one man be? You got to be on a whole nother level of a Bond villain to be as evil as they tried to make Trump out to be, y'all. So they want us to believe this new narrative about President Trump. And I'm having a hard time with it. See, because when I step back and I just say, let's look at this logically. Who are the people that are accusing him of all of this stuff? And how accurate have they been? How, successful have they been to pin all this evil on him? Because that's impossible. This man is carrying a big old burden of evil. He's infested with it, y'all. Because since he's been in office, they have said that this man hates all Mexicans. Called them all rapists, drug dealers, and murderers, even though that's not what happened. They didn't say that. What else? The man got peed on by some Russian hookers. That was a lie. The man stole the election in 2016, which I thought you ain't allowed to say that and everything, even though the Democrats have been saying that for like the last 4 or 5 years. But apparently he stole the election. Now, understand, y'all, they're trying to get us to believe Donald Trump suppressed all this evil all these years. He done hid all of the garbage and the evil that's been hemmed up, and he waited until he ran against the Democrats and won to release it all, to just become a full-blown evil villain. What else has he done? They wanted us to believe that this man ran solely because he wanted to be rich and enrich himself, get richer. The man's already a billionaire, but that's not enough. So he's going to go through all the problems of becoming the president of the United States so he can get richer, even though he paid for his own campaign. He didn't take a salary, none of that. He didn't make no deals with China and close that $1.5 billion deal with Xi. He didn't do that. His kids didn't do that. His sons weren't making 80 grand a month from Ukraine, but they wanted us to believe he got in office to go through all of that, have his name trashed, lose his brand, all of that, to come under all this persecution just so he can enrich his pockets. That's what he did. What else has this man done? I forgot. He's a Russian agent too. See, now, you ever have one of them friends that they tell you so many lies, it's so grandiose, you going, dude, nobody is that evil. I feel like, you know, that commercial is like, I'm the most interesting man in the world. They're trying to tell us Trump is the most evil man in the world. Understand all these narratives, y'all. If you're believing all of this evil that happens to be coming from evil people who've been trying to destroy this man since day one, then you have to start asking yourself, now wait a minute, can he really be that evil? I mean, and do these people have a motive to throw all this evil on it? And am I naive enough to believe that this one man have manifested all this hidden evil in the last 4 years? What else they try to tell us? He's a Russian agent. Don't forget that. He's a white nationalist. And he's a white supremacist too. I guess those are different. He is probably the head of the KKK. What else? Let's see. Oh, he was going to start World War III. Just for no reason. Just for no reason. Because of his ego. Yeah. Kept us out of wars. Kept us out of wars. Made sure our enemies knew not to push us, right? But he was going to go ahead and get us all blown up. What else? He, disrespected World War I veterans, even though he talked about the military, celebrated the military all the time. But out of nowhere, he just came out like, you know what? They were all dumb to go off and die overseas and stuff for the, come to find out that was also a lie. Let me see what else kind of evil he had. Let's see. Oh, yeah, don't forget. He allowed Vladimir Putin to put out hits on soldiers, our soldiers. Vladimir Putin, go ahead, man. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. As much as he loves our soldiers. Now, we found out that was also a lie. Oh, don't forget, he also had the Secret Service or whoever to come out there and just start spraying people, getting them out of the way, spraying them all over the place because they were sitting out there peacefully protesting outside the White House. Yeah, they weren't tearing up nothing. They weren't trying to burn down the White House. None of that stuff. They were sitting out there singing Kumbaya, and out of nowhere, Trump said, go out there and spray them all over the place. I don't want them in front of it. I need to do a photo op. Come to find out that that was a lie as well. What else? He called all immigrants animals. Y'all remember that? Oh, wait. No, that was just MS-13. Okay, but they lied and said that he was talking about all immigrants. Okay. See, are we starting to see a pattern? Are you starting to wake up a little bit and say, wait, why are all the same people saying Trump is infested with evil, and all the evil that they assign to him finds out to be not true? But they don't stop. Because people keep believing that mess. See, people got the short-term memory. They would be done forgot that they done lied about A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. But now all of a sudden Q is supposed to be the truth. What else? Let me see. Caged children. Don't forget that. He caged children, unlike Joe Biden. And he was ripping those babies from those peaceful migrants. They weren't illegal immigrants. No, they weren't violating our laws. No, they were just, traveling, wandering across the American border here, and I had no idea this was illegal. I mean, you know what? This is crazy. What do you mean you're taking my kid? Can't you just let me go back home? Yeah, but instead they wanted all of these voters, all of these American citizens to believe that Trump hates kids, he hates immigrants, not illegal ones. He hates all immigrants, okay? And the bad part, he don't even hate illegal immigrants. He just wants them to come legally. What else has he done? Let me see. Besides ripping kids from their mother, he threatened the Ukrainian president that you gonna investigate Joe Biden for no reason. For no reason. Ain't got nothing to do with him being on tape talking about some son of a gun. They fired the prosecutor that happened to be investigating the company that his son was on the board of and had no experience whatsoever, but it was making like $50,000 to $80,000 a month. And even though Joe Biden had lied about not knowing anything about it, and he was in pictures with all of those people that he said he didn't know, and all of that. But forget all that. Because Trump simply wanted the Ukrainian president to look into this because Trump thought he might lose to Creepy Sleepy, and he thought that maybe the Ukrainian president could give him a one-up by going after his political opponent, not because he was evil or corrupt, but because Trump didn't think he could beat Creepy, Sleepy, Sleazy, Slimy, Sloppy Joe. Yeah, so let's see. He tried to threaten the Ukrainian president. What else? Don't forget, he inspired an insurrection after he lost. See, he couldn't deal with it. He couldn't cope with losing to Creepy Sleepy, even though there was a plethora of reasons to question that election. But because of big tech and all of the real powerful oligarchs and politicians that could actually pull off an insurrection and censor a president who is supposed to be a tyrant, which I don't understand how you can censor a tyrant. You know what I'm saying? Kim Jong-un, does he get censored? What do you think they're censoring Vladimir Putin over there? No? Okay, what about Xi? You think he's getting censored? No. But the president gets censored by the real leaders of our country, the real insurrectionists. He gets censored by him somehow. Yeah, isn't that odd? Because he didn't agree with the election turnout. Oh, not to mention those same people who censored him covered up the laptop that Joe Biden's son had and left that had all of this damning information on it. But for some reason, though, these people, they don't have a motive. These are pure people with good integrity, and they're just looking out for our country to save us from evil Donald Trump. So that's why they kept Hunter Biden's laptop hidden away in some closet, because, you know, Trump was so evil. They was willing to put a brain dead evil man who's been getting money from all these countries by using his crackhead son in office to save us from Trump. The real evil one. The one that didn't want us to become a part of a globalist nation. The one that brought our economy back. The one that had unemployment down to the lowest it had ever been across the board. That one. That one. They were trying to save us from that evil dude who was threatening our democracy and stuff. Oh, wait. Don't forget, though, he cheated on his taxes, too. Don't forget, they need that. They need his taxes. He stole. This is the latest, y'all. He stole classified documents that he's been working with, you know, the archives people to get back and all of that stuff. He's been cooperating. He didn't hide nothing when they was trying to go at him with the Mueller investigation. He turned over all that stuff, turned over all that mess. But now all of a sudden, after he leaves and is thinking about running again, apparently he, stole all these classified documents that were declassified for what? I'm just wondering. What, hanging on for a rainy day? But it goes one step further when it comes down to his evilness. He didn't just steal classified documents. Now, the new one they want us to believe is that some of that stuff included nuclear information. Now, I don't know what that means. I mean, is it the codes? Is it where these nuclear locations are? Is it the type of nuclear weapons? Is it our response if we get attacked? I mean, I'm trying to understand, because by now we all know nuclear weapons exist. America got a whole bunch of them. And I'm wondering, what could this be about these nuclear weapons? And then to top it off, they're now inferring that this right here could violate the Espionage Act. So to conclude, after all of that list of evil deeds and evil attributes that they've thrown on Trump, now at the end of it, they want us to buy into he might be a possible spy. So he gets out of office. He's trying to run again. And what is he doing with this material that you are inferring that he might have violated the Espionage Act? Is he trying to sell it on the black market? Is he not making enough money? Is he mad at America? Says, just because I lost, I'm going to stick it to America by selling these nuclear information to our enemies. Does it seem that Trump would be the type of person who is America first, who celebrates law enforcement, celebrates our troops, made sure all of the folks that was captured and arrested overseas were brought back, killed terrorists, held Russia accountable, held China accountable, held Iran accountable? Does it seem like this man, after all of that, the end of his diabolical reign is to steal nuclear information that's classified and do what with it? Sell it. So they want us now to believe that this is not one more hit, one more effort to try to destroy this man and stop him from running. After that long laundry list of evil, they've been telling us that this one man contains one man. And after all of that, to put that nice cherry on top, he's also a potential spy. And I'm wondering, who are the countries that he is negotiating with to give this information over to? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, he's sitting around saying, what? I got all these connections. I'm going to sell this stuff because, get a couple more $1 billion from it. What do you think his motive was, even if he does have these documents in his Mar-a-Lago facility? What do you think his motive is? These folks are trying to get us to believe that somehow this man had evil intentions with this stuff. You would think that if that was the case, he would have did a better job hiding it. He wouldn't have had it just sitting there in Mar-a-Lago. You would have thought that this man would put it on a micro dish, something like that. Made sure that if the FBI came looking for it, they wouldn't find it. But no, this is about as dumb as them trying to say that Donald Trump, in the middle of a rally, solicited Vladimir Putin to help him defeat Hillary by finding those 30,000 emails. The news and these same evil people, these Democrats and our unfortunate suspect FBI, used that information to accuse Donald Trump of just being that dumb, just opening up right there in public and saying, all right, I know this is going to seem a little weird in front of all of you, but I'm going to do this on national TV. Hey, Russia, could you help me? Could you help me beat Hillary by giving us that information and stuff like that? Yeah, he did that. They wanted us to actually believe that. They wanted us to believe that this man somehow magically and miraculously negotiated with Vladimir Putin. No phone calls between them two. In fact, they wanted us to believe somehow, I guess through osmosis, him and Putin was telepathy, communicating and coordinating. And their strategy was to use George Papadopoulos and Carter Page, two low-level folks in Trump's campaign, volunteering to help out, I guess. And those are the two people that the FBI said, let's go after them and piggyback off of these guys, because surely those dastardly Russians, if they wanted to infiltrate our government, would start off with the two lowest level people working in Trump's campaign and work their way all the way through. And Trump and his crew was dumb enough to use Carter Page and George Papadopoulos to try to help him pull this off. Yeah, do you understand the small circle of people that would have known about that? And yet they produce no evidence of that, and people still believe it to this day? Just because they say we're FBI, we're whomever, and we are going to tell y'all all of these dirty, evil deeds and suspicious behaviors about Trump, y'all won't take inventory. Y'all will be caught up on every new accusation and won't start taking inventory and saying, wait, whoa. How did he go from hating Mexicans to being a spy? How did he go from being a white nationalist to now stealing an election and inspiring an insurrection somehow, by the way, which that must have been done through mental telepathy as well, because I was invited to go up there on January 6th and nobody told me about an insurrection. Where was the email? Why didn't I get the memo? What, the black folks couldn't get in on that insurrection? I'm sitting here wondering, why ain't they say, all right, guys, make sure when you get here at 9 o'clock when Ray Epps show up and he starts saying, now we got to go into the Capitol. Okay, go ahead, breach the Capitol, go in, take all of your stuff out your backpack, because we always go to Trump rallies with gas masks and helmets and black stuff. And we took off all our MAGA hats, brought out our cell phones to implement this insurrection. Yeah. No strategy, no plan, no weapons, nothing. But yet they want people to believe that Donald Trump inspired an insurrection. No one is that evil. So if that is the case, then maybe you should start thinking to yourself, could it be that a cabal of evil people who's trying to protect their power, their interest, their nice nest egg, that have a really diabolical, sinister plan for America that don't involve regular citizens having any say, and Trump wants that to be that America is still ran by the people and for the people, and these people don't want that because they've been used to just brainwashing folks and gaslighting folks and lying to folks and pretending they're working on things, and Trump came in and actually did that? Could it be that these people are desperate because Trump threatens their livelihood, their power, their goals, their objective, and the only way they can offset that and try to stop him is by creating narratives for a lot of our simple-minded Americans to not stop for 1 second and say, who's telling us this? Where is this information coming from? What motive do these people have? And please tell me, how much evil can one man possess? Surely his enemies wouldn't be just making up one evil accusation after the next. No. All of those evil accusations that I just read through are all true. And it came from a good source with people that simply want to get to the bottom of things and make sure that America is not being threatened by this white nationalist, xenophobic, homophobic, gay-hating, trans-hating. What else is he? Oh, he hates our military. He's a spy. All of that. They're trying to protect us from that guy. He likes getting peed on by hookers. All of this stuff. They're trying to protect us from that guy. Not themselves. Not their own self-interest. Us. It's for us, the people. But that's only for the people who's dumb enough to believe that. One man, all that evil, and now he's a spy. What next? Man, I tell you, now he's Satan, but you can go ahead and believe all of that if you want. But just in normal life, you don't even run across somebody who has like a PhD in gossip say that much evil about something.
Girl, let me tell you about her. Shit. First of all, you know she tried to kill her own parents. And then you know what she did? She slept with all her husband's best friends. And then, girl, you'll never believe it. She stole all the food stamps. And you know what else she did? She been robbing this and she been stealing that. And you know she cut them tires at one time. And that one time when them gunfire was shooting up, that was her, girl.
Nobody, even in the regular realm that you dwell in, gossip and throw that much evil on somebody. You can be a professional evilologists. And you wouldn't throw that much evil on one person because at some point it becomes unbelievable. Just like Trump is now supposed to be a spy. But anyway, that's just my thinking as a rational, smart, intelligent black man. And hopefully this inspires some other people to stop and just 1 second and think about that too. God bless you. God bless America. See y'all next time. Kevin's Corner. Take care. God bless you. God bless America. Don't forget to hit that like button, share my videos, find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those good things. And please check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. If you like their products, please click on the link below this video. Put Kevin in a promo code. You'll get a 20% discount. If you'd like to donate to Kevin's Corner, feel free. The links are below this video. If you want to be a part of my $2 a month club, also feel free to do that. All it entails is you simply dropping $2 a month into one of those links below the video. Or if you want, you can drop a nice big fat lump sum in there to offset the stuff that we know goes on with big tech. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Make sure that you are still subscribed. And finally, set your notification button to all because YouTube is playing games, y'all. Now, God bless you. God bless America. See y'all next time in Kevin's Corner.